Hey everybody, welcome back to That Dude's 3D Prints. I hope everybody's doing great. Hopefully everybody's doing well. I received the message. It was a little while ago. I'm not even gonna lie. So I apologize to the person and the stuff that I'm about to talk about that reached out to me and told me about this stuff. So apologies. This video's coming out a little bit later than I had hoped, but it just took me a little bit to get through some stuff. So let's just jump right in and talk about it. It's the Saturn 4 Ultra, the new brand. No, it's well, it does have to do with the Saturn 4 Ultra, but just some background. If you're new to the channel, I did a review or a comparison of the Saturn 4 Ultra and the Anycubic M7, not the Pro, the regular M7. I talked about how I love the fact that the M7 has an app that you can, get notifications on, whether it's actually printing, whether it's not printing, whether there's not enough resin. You can start prints from your phone directly to the machine, the files that you already have saved on the machine itself. And I then talked about how I really wished Elegoo had gone through and actually created an app for the Saturn 4 Ultra because it has a camera. It has pretty much almost the exact same feature set that the Anycubic M7 does, but no app. And the only way to really monitor this is to always have it either on a computer on while it's printing, so you can walk up to it and see what's going on, or to have multiple computers with the access to the machine so you can be able to see it. And I know, a lot of you guys said that it didn't really matter to you. You were on your computer all the time anyways, or had millions of computers that you could access to see the status of the print, and it didn't really matter to you. And what I'm finding more and more is it almost seems like the creators on here on YouTube are the ones that kind of want the app, and the everyday person doesn't seem to want it, or not at least not want it as much. I have gotten more feedback on it doesn't matter, dude. I don't care that I can only see it on my laptop. I always have a computer with me, or I'm always on a computer, so I can always check the status. And I'm over here like, hey, I really want an app, and everybody's like, dude, it's fine. So for those of you who agree with me and want an app, there is an app available. It is not by Elegoo, and I should mention here that Elegoo nor the person who reached out to me about the app are sponsoring any of this. This is just me talking to you guys about how I've used it, my experiences with it, and it should be a relatively short video. So yeah, let's talk about it. So the app itself is called Resin Control. It's available on Android and iOS, so download it and install it on your phone if that's something that you wish to use for your Saturn 4 Ultra. Keep in mind, though, that you have to be within the network to be able to actually get notifications and check the camera of your Saturn 4 Ultra. The moment that you leave the house, you no longer have access to anything, so it's only while you're at home, which for me works perfectly fine. I mostly only print things either early in the morning while I'm working from home, or at night when I'm either doing videos or doing stuff, and I could just check on my phone. So I don't normally print things when I'm leaving the house. That's just an old habit from having FDM machines that needed to be consistently looked after while you were printing anything. So if you're interested, it's called Resin Control. It's on Android and iOS, so download the app. I will try to get a link down below so you guys can click that if you're on your phones and open it from there. But essentially, this is the app right here. Ready? Let me show you. Make sure there's no sensitive information. So this is the app, right? And it's pretty straightforward. It tells you the temperature, information about your printer. You can see, I'll have some stuff right here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. You'll be able to see the print status. So if there's a print going on, it'll give you a percentage bar. It'll show you previous prints, so everything you've printed previously, regardless of if you had the app. So it'll show you print history regardless of when you set up the app with your printer. So it'll show you print history from when you first got your machine. Or actually, no, sorry, not from when you first got your machine. It'll go pretty far back, but it won't go all the way to the beginning of time. You can see files that you have on your machine. currently that you can go ahead and click on and start a print remotely, kind of like how you can with the Anycubic app. You could also check the camera and capture a frame. So it doesn't actually show you the live stream of the camera, kind of like your Shit2 manager would show you the actual, footage. It'll just kind of take a little screenshot of the camera and then pull it up on your phone and you could see what's going on. So that to me is useful. I wish I could see the entire video stream, but it's, again, if I'm just checking it, it's not really that necessary. I could just click the button and make sure that especially if it's a tall print, that it's actually still on the build plate and that it looks okay. I could always come downstairs or check my computer if I want to watch it continuously go over and over again for whatever reason if I need to. But yeah, so it does all of those things for you. You can print, you can send prints, well, you can start prints that you have already on your machine from the app. You can see the status of your app. It'll even show you the temperature of the build plate or of the resin, or probably more likely like the temperature of the actual chamber versus the actual resin. And it will tell you if a print is going, it'll tell you if a print is stopped, it'll tell you when a print is complete. And if you're like me and I sometimes completely forget that I have something in my printer, it's nice to kind of just click on it and see to make sure the print bed is clear and you can actually start a print. If it's something that you already have sliced and sent to the printer and you just want to go, right? The only thing I will say is I haven't tried adding any other printers to it. I don't have a need to add my M7 since I have the Anycubic app. And I don't know if it'll work. I don't know if it's specifically for the Saturn or if you could add other Wi-Fi capable machines to it. I haven't tried that. I only have 2 machines. Somebody much smarter than me will need to try doing that. Or not smarter, but somebody who has more printers than me will need to try doing that. And then report back here or make your own video and be like, hey, it works, it doesn't work, whatever it is. Or maybe if the person who created this video, who reached out to me, will comment and say whether or not that stuff will work like other printers, or if it's just for the Saturn IV Ultra. I did have a print on it. I had to reshoot this video due to some technical difficulties. So there's nothing on the build plate, but I have footage of the print that I sent to it. It was a, what is it called? My goodness, a Commando Trooper, no, an Imperial Commando Trooper helmet, which is from the Mandalorian series. If you've seen it, it's the Commando Troopers that have the full Beskar armor on, or kind of full because it doesn't really cover all their body like the clone troopers used to or stormtroopers do, but that's besides the point. It's that little mini helmet, and I'll have the footage of that so you guys can see. And I sent it to the printer. It printed. I took screenshots as it started, as it was already going, and as it finished. And I will put all that stuff somewhere in this video for you guys to take a look at. All in all, I think this is great. I think this is a good step in the right direction. I know that a lot of people, particularly in the creator community, have made it known to Elegoo and to resin 3D printing manufacturers that we want apps to be able to do all of these things. I know it might not matter to everybody watching these videos, but if there's a large enough amount of us who actually want these things to happen, we need to kind of push for that. And having a third-party person come in and say, hey, I got this, this is something I also want, and do it is completely amazing. So what I love about the 3D printing community is there's always the, if it doesn't exist, I'm going to make it mentality to it. We saw that with FDM printers and people modding Ender 3s to make them extremely quick and fast and efficient. And then we got, Bamboo Labs with their super fast printers, and now every company is trying to catch up and keep up with that level of speed. So hopefully this leads to either an Elegoo dedicated app, or Elegoo reaches out to the creator and kind of just has him build it, since he already has the foundation for it, and gives him all kinds of fun access so that he can build Elegoo an app. Elegoo, if you're watching this, check that guy out. Check out Resin Control. Reach out to the creator. I fully support that you guys kind of just say, hey, you already did it. Here's all the tools. Have fun with it and make our app. And I think that'd be really cool to have somebody from the community actually build something for a company and get rewarded for their hard work. Not that Elegoo will see this video because, but yeah, so that's pretty much my spiel. I think the app is great. I use it pretty much every day now since I was told about it. I know in the beginning there was some technical issues where the app wouldn't allow me to capture pictures, but then there was an update that then kind of unlocked that. I'm assuming for everybody. I don't think it was just me. I'm pretty sure it's just everybody was kind of locked out of it for a little bit for whatever reason. But it is working now, so if you download it and it isn't working, I apologize. It's working as of me filming this video. And I hope that more and more features come to this app and more is built into it. So go definitely download the app, support the creator, give them a rating on Google or the Play Store. Google or the Play Store. Those are the same thing. Go give them a rating on the Play Store or the Apple Store, and hopefully they, we show the love and spread that around to everybody who's doing things that, me and anybody who's like me can't actually do with their own two hands, or their brain won't do it, because coding is not something that I was good at in college. Anyways, so yeah, that's pretty much my spiel. I do want to take a moment here at the end of the video. So if you're done watching the resin control video, you can skedaddle, or if you want to hang out for just a little bit. I want to talk about a couple of things. One, I want to say a huge thank you to all you guys who blew up my Elegoo Centauri Carbon video. I was not expecting that level of love from you guys and the amount of people that subscribe. So I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. I don't know how many of you are subscribed as of this moment. I checked it a little while ago, and I think it was like 1,151 of you guys. I wish I had, the ability to give each one of you a hug and say thank you for supporting the channel. It really does mean a lot to me, especially since I'm just starting off, and it will mean a lot to me in the future. But I want to give you guys a little bit of an update of what's going on here. I am working on a couple of different projects. One I do want to talk about just real fast, and it is actually a complete project. I know I started the Spider-Man 2099 suit and it never finished. There was a lot of things that I didn't know about cosplay that I literally learned while doing that, and the suit kind of fell apart little by little, and I'm just gonna let that rest in peace, because I don't really want to go back in and try to redo everything that I had already done. I did learn a lot from it, and unfortunately that's kind of going away. This project, I'm going to see it all the way through, painting, priming, painting, sanding, all the things, and then getting it fully assembled and showing you guys the process that I take to get there. The second project that I did try to do was the long sword for Monster Hunter. That was actually almost, I just needed to sand it. I needed to get some primer on it, and I was holding it, showing my wife the amazingness. I have no video of this. I was showing it to her, and she was just like, "That's massive. Where are we going to put that?" And literally, as she said that, the thing kind of snapped in half, fell, all the resin pieces shattered. It broke into multiple pieces again. Some of the filament parts broke. And I picked it up and I tossed it away, because I would just have to reprint the whole thing. So I was like, man, this is unfortunate. And I was very devastated, because it looked awesome. It looked really cool. But I kind of just said, you know what, I'm gonna just stick to. I'm gonna retry that at some point, but I want to just stick to some armor. So I landed on this. I landed on this guy, which is the mini helmet that I printed. Woo! So I actually did this all, or you know what? I'll save that for another video. But this was all done on the Elegoo Centauri. This was all done on the Elegoo Centauri Carbon. From the helmet to all the armor was all printed on there. Stay tuned for that video. I do have other things in the works. And yeah, I just want to say thank you so much, really from the bottom of my heart. Thank you to everybody who's subscribed, everybody who's watching the videos, everybody who's liked and commented. I do try to read all of them. I might not reply to all you guys, but I do really appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel and still hanging on here at the end of the video, I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Please do subscribe. Please leave a comment, a thumbs up. Let me know what you want to see, what questions you might have that I can answer that might turn into videos. Or just be like, hey man, your videos kind of suck. Do better, and I will try my best to do better. But I want to say thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate every single one of you. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.